Good morning, everyone. How doing, guys? How doing? So, yeah. I might be stupid. I might be stupid. It's ridiculous. Yes, I put it in the bug report, right? I put it in the bug report. Put a bug report there that I couldn't get the research done. Yeah, because the research man was not saying anything. Yeah. So like, this is wrong. Something's wrong. Send a bug report. And we played something else, right? Yeah. About that. about that. Yeah. Have I actually, you know? Well, you'll see. Actually, I like the music. Let's get the music. I like the music. Music's fun. No, that wouldn't be fair. Would not be fair. Would not be fair. Oh, we're doing it quite fast there. Getting ready. Good. Turn off the music for now. Yes, even though I like it a lot. I do love my ship though. My ship's awesome. So, we're at this point where we have this mission here. If we can get the mission there. We should now be able to research the Starline's equation in Solano's lab, right? Yeah. So I went back to Solano, pressed the button, and talked to Dr. Rama, who is the scientist. I was like, there's nothing here. It is wrong. It is broken. But I never pressed on research. When you go all the way to the bottom. Yeah. 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 I am dumb. I admit it. I am dumb. God damn it. I feel so stupid. Oh well. We are the dumbest. Also, we got Imperial Blight. Ooh, we need to get to that for the guys who need food. Yes. So let's research this equation. Yes. Bam. It's done. Let's also Imperial Blight, so we can genetically modify the Imperial nonsense to give them food. Success! Then a life form can clear the Imperial flora from the colony and release nutrients. Then they'll be able to grow their own food stocks. Yes, we need to do that as well. Yeah. I never went to the research. And now, mysteriously, oh no, now she has something to say to us. Captain Dawson had alerted me about the developments regarding the so-called Starlands. I've obviously not had time to examine the result of the most recent research, but at a glance they are promising. Your team observed that the structure has some similarities to our wormhole stabilizers. It's Commander Yue hope that activating it will reopen the connection back to our own universe. But look at the equation for the artifact in New Light, they seem odd. It might simply be our limited understanding of remnant technology, but I would urge caution. Pincushion has exceeded my expectations. It would be a shame to lose it. Was exceeding your expectations that high of a bar? More for an H bar. But you and your crew have made useful contributions to our understanding of this universe. Yeah. I still feel stupid. I still feel stupid. Although we do have a lot of research now. Now I look at it. We might use it, yeah? We can make our shields better. And I think that might be a smart move. Or we can go for lasers. We do have enough for lasers. I'm going for lasers. This perfect laser technology. And the laser maximized. Maximized lasers. Maximize the laser beams. Yes. Which I'm still surprised there's no laser 2 and 3. But they're not here. Anyway, all the points used. As I said, there's no laser 2 or 3, so we just got the basic lasers, which we do have on board. Yeah, laser. There's my lasers. Engines, lasers, turrets, that's what we have. I don't have any rockets. And never mind, we have 3 rockets right there. Never mind, we have all the things. Okay. So our ship is now done. And we can go to the Starlands. Now, we can do 2 things. And I think we'll do Imperial Flora first, because that's a side quest, and we always do side quest first. And then we go to Starlands, because that's main quest. So let's move along and get it all done. Yeah, not looking to the research screen, but I have to do research is kind of slightly dumb, I feel. Also, we got a lot of guys over there. But free food for us, free resources. You there. Have some missiles. And the rest as well. 5 on copper, we're impressed. Gotta get a little bit burned, but that's fine. That's fine. Give me all your bits. Good. So we were going to, I believe, this planet down here, right? No, it's that planet over there. It's the other planet over here. Yes. Well, on the other hand, we did get all our resources back, all our artifacts back. I'm not sure we need them, but we have them. The colony is here. After a guild compliance officer verifies Pincushion's guild codes, the team is permitted to visit the administrative offices or trade in the public market. We're going to the offices here. Have the team deliver the new life form to the administration. Deliver it. The administrator is visibly delighted. It is a wonderful development. Our food situation has relied too heavily on traders who often could demand unreasonable prices. We'll incentive merchants to give Pincushion favorable pricing. Ooh, better prices? Better price. Oh, and they got an Imperial container for us. For platinum. Don't mind if I do. Give me a container. That's actually a really good price for selling, mostly. I mean, for buying, there's also decent stuff, but not great. I did sell all my good stuff last time, in the hope to get all the artifacts back, which we have, but now we have no high-end resource. We will get them when we need them, I guess, but not really. I mean, I have 12 platinum. How much would it be? Oh, we didn't have any. Never mind. 21. I have no use for that yet. 14. Actually, I do want to get some more. Oh, actually, never mind. We have a lot of this stuff already. Never mind. I thought we need some more for power generation, but no. So we get plenty of aluminum. Copper is fine. Silver is fine. Titanium is plenty. We could use some more gold, but the buy price is pretty poor here. Uranium we have quite a lot of, actually. Again, I have been selling that stuff and I've been firing it in missiles, but still I have a lot. Okay. Iridium is really low. I don't want to sell that because that's a really poor price for us here. I don't want to buy that. Never mind. The beryllium is nice. A good price. I might get some of that. Can I get all of it? What would it be? 80. Yeah, it's fine in platinum. We don't need platinum for anything right now. They have neutronium. Got a few of that. I'm fine with going down to 150 platinum. That's fine. That would be here, right? Yeah, that we have 100, and that's fine. So get a few more neutronium. Fine. Yeah, do that. Good. And return to the ship. Now, Imperial Flora is done. We have this cargo to investigate, analyze. The particles almost immediately coalesced into a nanite superfluid we've used for repairs. Observing this transition revealed some interesting properties about the nanites. Nanites! So we get some nanotechnology, I guess. But without further ado, let's go to ye olde Starlands. Because that's what we're going for. The main quest. Which you can actually do. And we've got some extra free loot over here. Let's grab that. Hello, free loot. Come here. Wasn't there a station here? We got this thing here. Oh, that's the shield station we checked before. Yeah, that's the first time we saw anything about shielding. Yes. Another transition. Based on our observations of the nano transition that occurred when analyzing the Imperial container, we can now research nano efficiency. Okay, more research. Cool. We're gonna do that later. That should be more healing for us. More whole healing, more passive healing, which we already have a lot of. So that's nice. Now, our shield is ready. The equation has been cleared. Let's go. This gargantuan megastructure envelops a dwarf star with a mass slightly higher than Jupiter's. There are no visible access points. Activate the lance. Activate. There's a sudden surge of energy detected. I'm detecting a significant change in the star's neutrino flux, as well as a drop across the EM spectrum. It's gonna fire. Oh yeah, it's firing alright. Ah, also the star instantly is lowered. The star's brightness instantly goes down. I don't know what we just did, but sensors show that burst releases 7.1 iota joules. Okay. And stellar fusion has dropped by 70%. Yeah, stellar fusion is absolutely down here. You just used up the star, basically. Somehow. We saw where it went, which is right there. Actually, right there. So I need to go. Actually, no, you know what? Let's follow it. I think it's more. We might find something cool here. I don't know. I haven't flown this part of space yet. So I want to go as straight as we can towards... No, no. There we go. No, no. Give me that. There we go. Yes. I want to actually fly this because there might be something hidden we haven't seen yet, because we don't have an infinite scanning range. So there might be some secrets we have not seen yet. And we are quite fast. 427 AU per second is kind of insane. Kind of insane. So we're just going to fly towards it. I can't believe how stupid I was yesterday. You can research X! I didn't even look at the research screen. Yeah. Just yeah. And we have to be over there. This is where it is, right? Should be. Should be. So nothing new found here. You know what? Let's make a quick detour. Since anyway, this is our base station with Solano. I want to make sure I get that research, because that research will keep me alive, get my regeneration up, and we're going probably do something dangerous or weird. So I want to make sure if all the research to keep us alive here. Research. That would be nanite stuff, right? Nanite efficiency over here. Whose amount of repair from nanite superfluid drops by 50%. Okay, so only we find those drops apparently, which we don't have enough points for. Unfortunate. Didn't know how much that was going to be. Anything else? Lasers are perfect. I think our what was it? Oh, plasmas are also. No, we still need the level 3. So not perfectly perfect, but we're getting there. A shared perspective. I'll actually take this so we can zoom out a little bit further. For at least one observation and the crew. Okay, so that. If we then have a look at our crew. Observation. We got one on everyone, so we got 10, 20, 30% more zooming out options. So maximum zoom achieved. And then we go, right. No, I want to fly it. There we go. I want to fly it. I really like the ship, actually. It's grown on me. We need better engines, of course, but beyond that... Reviewing our sensor logs, we haven't detected a burst from that polyhedral artifact in some time. We should be able to pick them up at this distance. New mission, add to the log as well. Mission. Starlands did something, but what? Yes. Polyhedral silence. That's the mission completed. Curious. Polyhedral silence, eh? We can no longer detect energy bursts from polyhedral artifacts. Might be worth investigating why. Okay, there's nothing special then. Basically, go and check it out. Okay. Oh, well, hello there. The polyhedral artifact is gone, and there's a wormhole where it used to be. Are we going home? E.T., phone home. This looks so cool, man. Look at that. Let's go ahead into the swirl. Welcome to the universe. That's a big star. Ooh, hot star. The star has over 2.5 million solar masses. We've never seen anything close to its size in our universe. 100 research, nice. Also, that might be bad. We got another one who's trying to sell me stuff. Unfortunately, I cannot afford stuff right now. So, no thank you, no thank you. This doesn't look like home. No, indeed. I can confirm that. We're in a dense, hot universe whose cosmological constants are very different from our own. Indeed. Also, we gotta get sucked back in. Don't suck me in. I'm gonna suck back in. The nearby supermassive star has cleared a small regional space that Pinkusha can survive in, at least briefly. Without the radiation would destroy the hull. Closer in the star will cook us. Yeah, indeed. And it's getting hit by any of the debris being pulled in would be bad too. Let's shield up, because that is true. So we're in a different universe, and we can only survive in a small envelope here around this star. Well, luckily we're here then. Still send the people out. Ooh, more uranium, iridium, neutronium. Its planet was formed from ejecta out a nearby superstar and will likely soon fall back in. In the meantime, the team has access to some valuable heavier elements concentrated here. Yes. Resources. I've got maximum zoom. I want to go around this star. I actually want to scan the star itself, which I assume we can. Let's not go into this to that thing. We have a shield up. Let's not get hit by that. No, thank you. Not sure if I can scan it. Gonna lose a shield fast here. Yeah, I mean, shield actually surviving quite long. I didn't see any more scanning happening. Ah, there we go. From analyzing incoming debris, I think this is what our own universe would have ended up if the early conditions were slightly less smooth. 150 more research, perfect. Also, we got enemies. The enemies are here. And another planet. Yes. I want all things. Elite frigates. Oh, they're sending in drones. They got it fast, got it real fast indeed. We can hold out. We're just gonna stay out of his range, and that's good. I want oh shit, it's gonna get blown up. No, it's fine. Hit the core. Launch the missiles. So they apparently care about this planet a lot. Also, I don't want to get in that. No. Cloud be dangerous. The good news is that our ships don't seem to be much better suited to this environment than our own. True that. Ships? What ships? Deploy survey team. The anomaly is a strange sight, an undulating non-Euclidean geometry within an energy field. It is so striking, it takes a team a few minutes to register a second smaller object sheltering beneath it. The lower object is in good condition, thanks to the neutronium shielding. So we got something down here as well. I love these pictures, by the way. I think they're really cool, really nice looking. Closer inspection of the probe shows it was placed recently to monitor the strange artifact or phenomenon above it. Since it looks to have been placed here by the Devout, the team dismantles it for resources and the probe's internal data storage. Yes, give me the data from their scanners. It's good. So, cargo. Probe storage. An internal persistent data storage device from the Devout probe we found beneath the dimensional anomaly. Analyze it. The data shows the phenomenon is a physical protrusion into this space by a higher dimensional shape. The detectable dimensions are similar to those we saw inside the polyhedral artifact, but inverted. Okay. We saw that weird dimension in the polyhedral artifact before, but here it's inverted. Is this then the opposite of a wormhole? The probe uses a highly compact data storage mechanism. We'll need Kaleneo's engineering capacity to extract all of it. Okay, we need to go to Kaleno. True. Let's check that out. Also, let's have a look around. I'd like to go around a bit further, but we're probably gonna die if we go too far out. And let's drop our shield for a bit so it can recharge. Oh, that's not good. Dang it. Go ahead. We got some things here in space. Speed dropping. Shields up. We don't have shields, never mind. Go back. Oh, this is not good. I repeat, this is not good. We're getting burned alive here. Okay, let's go northwise then. Oh, we heal up back again, because that was a lot of damage. We're just flying out a bit. This universe is not very hospitable to us. Not very. But we are healing. Shield is taking damage. Go a little bit closer. There we go. That should set us straight. I think we found everything we can find here. We've been all around the star. I don't see any more anomalies. So 2 planets, 1 star, and of course our own special place. Now we can't survive here. Maybe we can survive in the future, but at the moment we can't. Not sure if we can come back here, but there's a lot of space out there. So let's go back. Zoom. It seems to be stable, so that's good. So I think we can come back there. I think we should. But first, we've done some research. Let's bring it to Kalano. And apparently we're going that way. That's fine. We have some research to do. We do have a lot of research points, so that's good. We can do the research. No enemies behind us, that's good. Let's first talk to you over there. Maybe you have something to tell us. Yes. While we were investigating the Starlands, we detected a long-range Devout transmission. It was encrypted, but we were able to break most of it down using the data pin cushion already had uncovered. Missionaries had identified location of a Talonian fragment from heretic documents. We believe the location is accessible via the heretic portal near Vidar 2. Have requested segments corrupted. Takes some time before our scouts can reach to investigate. There's a set of gateway coordinates in the message header. I'm transmitting them to you now. So, a Talonian fragment. The Talonians were the only ones who could fly the chariots after the guys who made them. So that's important. The location is accessible via the heretic portal near Vidar 2. We need to find out where Vidar 2 is. It's probably the transmission code we just got. And have requested something. Take some time before scouts reach to investigate. So we have a little bit of a leeway to go there. That's good. I do want to go there as soon as possible. Let's not crash into our allies here. A new mission. But first, let's do research and things. We have 400 points. I want to use these. Actually, no, I think we just talk first, right? Yeah. Commander Yu. I've read Lieutenant Avery's summary of your investigation into the Starlands and the wormhole it created. It's of course disappointing that it did not reopen a wormhole, but this confirms Lieutenant Witzkamook's biggest advanced theory that the Starlands is how remnant how remnants stabilize wormholes, despite Rama's skepticism. Your primary objective remains investigating the remnant artifact associated with wormhole manipulation. That is all for now. I don't want to contradict the Commodore, but he may have overstated my case. I simply know that there were structural similarities between the Starlands and Starcom stabilizers. I think he actually has a better grasp than you do, sir. Okay, that means research back again. Nanite efficiency, yes. I don't really see this happen often, but apparently we can have nanite superfood drops and they heal us for more than. I'll take it. Staying alive is important. What is stand stability? Slower shields naturally decay. That's good. So shields don't decay as easily, so we can keep them up for even longer. Now we soon have to actually make them stronger. Let's start with 10%. Better shields be good. And that's all that there's. Now we got another coordinate over there. A devout message. Set of gateway coordinates over here. Okay, we have missed this while we were going all around here. We've missed this portal here. There's a lot of things you can just miss. It's very important to look into every little bit. And we have arrived. Activate the wormhole. I see no enemies, so that's a good news. Nothing here. Let's have a look if the star is interesting. Seems nothing special. We do have a portal there. That means this planet must hold a pyramid. If there's no portal, there's also a pyramid. No? No pyramid? That's the first one. Did I miss this planet? No. That's really odd. Another heretic portal. Unlike those previously encountered, this one shows signs of recent maintenance. There's a deep thrum as the curvature of space deforms. Well, let's go. The first one without a pyramid. That's odd. Okay, we got enemies. Uh-oh. Who's this? We got a cathedral over there. A Persia? Greetings, false prophets. The fragments you seek was removed long ago. Our missive was false. We have redirected your blasphemous hell portal here. Your time is at an end. I offer you a final opportunity to clear your conscience before taking the blessing yourself. Reveal your true form and reveal where the rest of your heretic fleet has fled. They were never here to flee, so what do you talk about? Denials are no use. We have seen you scour the old academies and your abandoned haunts for lost relics left behind. You possess the secret key to the blasphemous portal. We do. Our vessel is near the whirlpool from which you emerged. Yeah, yeah. That is right next to Kaleno. That's where they are. Deception is your nature, but it cannot save you. Your vessels are powerful, but ours grow stronger by the day. Thanks to revelation for belief. Soon all your kind will join our quest for truth. If you chose to perish in this guide, it matters little to me. I think he doesn't like us. Also, what the hell is that? It's something bad. Check. So apparently he's attacking Kaleno right now. And we turn around completely. Oh, we got allies here. Hello, allies. Those are our scientific allies. Cool guys. That's one down. Missile them. Missile them. Shoots it down. We're doing pretty good. None of them shall survive this today. Well, our allies at least came when we needed them the most, even when we could not tell them where we were, so that's kind of awesome. Now they're attacking our home base. There are still 2 stations here. Let's fix those. Got some incoming. Yeah, you're the one with the electricity nonsense. Probably not good for us, but it's only a small station. I'm having a hard time with this one. But they will fall. I do want to scan the whole system here, which I will. We are here after all. No anomalies. Up we go. Shoots down, missiles go. Enemy defeated. Scanning. Deploying. Abandoning mining hulks are gradually sinking into collapsing open pits. Judging by the corrosion of the metal and the slag pile radiating, Lieutenant Miltman estimates this operation was abandoned recently, perhaps even the last year. There may still be more small quantities of refined ore left behind. Lieutenant Whiskamu's biggest fan? The equipment failed due to use beyond specification. It looks like whoever operated this facility recently decided to maximize short-term output, and we got ads, so we're gonna wait. We're gonna wait. Have some music and enjoy it. And we shall wait till the ads have receded, and have gone back to sleep. Itchy, itchy, itchy. Okay, we found the culprit, chat. We found the culprit. Can open this in a new tab. I think I can. Copy video address. Let's see if we can make this happen. Anyway, I found this one. It was simply funny. That's all this. Let's see. Let's give you some screen. Hello, screen. There, screen capture. Yes. I know the ads are gone. I know, but this one's funny, and therefore I will share it with you guys. So if I do this, it should. There we go. Yes. Okay. She's hiding the cake inside the refrigerator. And also camera. And then there comes Guy. He's like, cake, but wait. Cake, wait, yeah, how? Not good. I should not get this cake. If you want this cake. Then, the true culprit, the evil Catechus, comes around and takes the cake. Yes. It was definitely the cat who took the cake. Please ignore that man, the male hands beneath the cat. The cat did all of this. He deserves it. He deserves that cake. He deserves that cake, yes. Anyways, yeah, the ads are gone. I know. We'll continue. Sometimes a genius, just utter genius. Anyways, music has gone. The game continues. We had some chance to get some extra ore, maybe. So let's see if we get some more ore. We got 40% bonus here. 60% of the salvation skill and 25% difficulty. Can we get a 0? Of course we get a 0 again. Yep. Of course. An investigation of the deepest pit reveals that his excavator failed while attempting to extract a sizable load of platinum. I mean, I'll take some platinum. It's kind of useless, but we got it. Also, let's talk to these guys. They were here quite fast. That's kind of nice. One of our Void Scouts intercepted a devout message that they found unusual. By the time they communicated with your vessels, you had already departed. We decided to follow in case you need assistance. One sec. Thanks for the help. Things are looking a little rough. I mean, they were trying to help us. Let's be nice to him. We're no friends of the devout and have found the information you have shared with us most valuable. It is in our interest to keep Pincushion intact. Same for us, because we live on it. Kind of. Quick star check. Star seems fine. Activated the planetoid. Or the flat landscape provides little cover, so the team is forced to reconnoiter from a nearby peak. The telltale architecture of a prison transcends cultural boundaries. Judging from the distinctive markings on the guards, this is a devout prison. Learning anything else would require a close approach that might alert the sentries. There's a reason no one tries to sneak into a prison. The only thing of value are prisoners. Just because the Devout has them locked up doesn't mean they weren't also bad guys. I mean, it's the Devout, you know? And if they were Devout prisoners, I mean, they can cause some chaos for the Devout. I'm okay with having a look. Have Lieutenant Devout cultists lead an air attack to free the prisoners. Free them. With plus 25%. Are we gonna roll 0? We're not. Apparently the Devout didn't think anyone would try to break into the prison. They may have assumed the lander was a new batch of convicts. In any case, by the time they react, the lander is within stun weapon range. Stun them. Lieutenant Garrett interviews the prisoners and determines that most are indoctrination criminals, who have actively tried to resist the Devout's conversion. A few are relatives held to ensure cooperation of high-value individuals. There are also a handful of apostates who were once faithful but for some reason lost conviction. Now those are important. It's from this last group that the team learns the most. The Devout's methods of indoctrination seem to work by focusing on certain power groups with bespoke conversion routines. Once these groups are converted, the overall culture is shifted to one of learned helplessness. The prisoners thank the team profusely and use the Devout skiffs to flee the planet. We have skiffs? We had skiffs. The Devout share commonalities with many religions, but apart from their obsession with the remnants, they have little hard dogma, which is odd. They seem to favor proselytizing above any particular belief. Indeed. I think they are infected with information. That's what I think. That's what I think has happened. There's some kind of information that acts like a virus, and, well, they actually get forced into submission that way, because it works as a virus. Pretty far out. We can't just fly back. We have no way back. So let's go through Flinger. Let's see if we can find a portal. Because oh, these are mines, of course. Of course, these are mines. Because why not? What else would they be but mines? I do like the mines are not automatically targeted. I mean, would make them kind of useless if they were. So. Gameplay-wise, understand. No enemies. I see no portal yet, but maybe. And yes, I know Kelana's under attack, but we don't have a way back yet. Atrium. A series of unevenly spaced craters dot a region near this planet's equator. The depth exposes some otherwise inaccessible material deposits. The placement suggests a weapon test pattern, likely from high orbit. The lack of shock formation indicates this was probably an energy weapon. We've got some Yttrium. Nice. So we're doing some tests with weapons here. And we got a temple. Okay. Star seems unimportant. Got another flinger over there. Ah, well, we're under attack, so let's get rid of that. Do we have the range for that? I don't think we do. Dave, no. Oh, we don't have the range. Just by a small margin. Oh well, it's fine. Let's take out this weapons platform here. Should we have outranged most of him? There. It's the call. More? Don't really know where that came from, but... It's another recently abandoned mining operation. Riscom's biggest fan. His equipment was in place for quite a while, then very recently put into high intensity, but inefficient in use. Maybe more? Not a zero this time? It's not a zero. There we go. Lieutenant Kepler noticed a faint tread mark on the gravel. Following them leads to a secondary storage cave that for some reason was never cleared. Now it is. I think we couldn't scan this one a second ago because we're under attack. Nothing there. We have come quite close past the star, I believe. And we do found this star, another dead star. Okay. Found a dead star before, but those are hard to find because they're hard to see. Nothing there. I want to go quickly to star just in case. I'm not 100% sure if I can properly. Then we go to this plant over here. Are you interesting? Seems like no. Down we go. The answer is nothing. Yeah, let's check this dead star actually. Also, I haven't seen this here yet. It's got debris. Dead star first. We lost a support crew somewhere. It looks like a star we just made. With a star lens. Like it's been used for that. This planet was inhabited by a civilization of late Iron Age level technology several millennia ago, and now vanished. This is not particularly unusual. Lieutenant Gerrit notes a civilization often go extinct prior to reaching escape velocity. What is unusual is that the civilization appears to have been literally vanished. Apart from crumbling structures, there are basically no relics or remnants of whoever inhabited them. Were they picked up and shipped off? Oddly, of the items that the team does find, the majority appears to be some kind of coinage. Analysis of ice cores shows the civilization vanished before the star's fusion cooled, although it's difficult to say whether it was years or centuries before. Okay, so they might have seen it coming, and were like, we need to go. Or were shipped off, because they didn't really have escape velocity yet. And star is nothing new for us. Another frozen planet, and another vanished civilization. Some platinum. I'm at a loss to explain why two non-spacefaring civilization would literally disappear because their sun went cold. That's indeed odd. That's why I think that sun has had a star lens on it. They made a wormhole and they both went in for some reason. It's like one of those mysterious ancient civilization holovids. Probably. Except this doesn't have a simple, well-explained, a simple explanation well known to scientists that the narrator conveniently eludes. Eludes? Is eludes a word? Didn't know. I know alludes to, I know, but apparently I have the counter of that. So we have this exclamation mark over there. We got some debris, some asteroids. And it's a pretty big nebula to have nothing in it. So I need to go through this whole nebula here and see if there's anything in there. Missed. Star was unassuming, yeah. Debris field. These asteroids are unusually dense and attacking some quantities of technological fragments scattered within. Ooh. Titanium, yes. Beryllium. This is a good one for harvesting. Iridium as well. And of course also take the research. This is a long field. A very long field. I think that's about it. What's this here? More? More? Must have all the things. There's more over there as well. Let's grab this first, because it's part of the same nebula. So we're going way too fast. This is manufactured stuff, because it explodes. The basic containers. Neutronium. It's a bit hard to find them, because it's pretty hard to see with the background, but... Neutronium from space debris, weird. That means a destroyed ship of some kind. Got some more asteroid stuff, I think, here. More neutronium. I want to get that thing, because it might also be more neutronium or something. Iridium. We'll take it. This extends really far out. Seems we're heading, let's call it southwest. Is there more? Seems like not. Never mind. Never mind. Also, we got a star over here. There is more. How to sort through the interference caused by this debris and dust, but I've caught some unusual gravitational waves. Gravitational waves? Okay. Might be one of those mines again? Ambush field? Nothing. I see the dust over there. We do have an enemy over there. Kara's wreck. Whatever that is. And we've got more stuff here. More asteroids. What? Ooh. Isn't that stuff we found from one of those chariots? Yeah, there must be a chariot nearby. Yep, there it is. These black boxes have a self-generated high-intensity shield. Makes you wonder what's in them. A data cube, apparently. And the beryllium. We have firepower. We do have a field reflector. Laser that thing. Okay, this is a very tough one. There we go. Xenium. But there's probably nothing interesting in these impenetrably shielded remnants artifact anyway. Yeah, about that. I think you're wrong. Getting a bit damaged because we keep hitting ourselves. There we go. A data cube. I mean, it sounds all like very good stuff to me. Lots of research, lots of good things. I will go back to the ship. But first, I want to see all the bits of the remnant field here. Want all the loot, not just a bit of loot, all of it. I see this flying over here. Generation partial. That's interesting. Petroleum. Investigate. This massive cylindrical fragment was once a part of a longer superstructure. The enigmatic remnant designed catastrophic damage, and centuries of exposure to open space and radiation have erased a great deal of information. Nevertheless, some things are clear. This was once a massive habitat structure, probably capable of carrying an entire civilization for extended periods of time. Possibly centuries. The structure was destroyed by an interior explosion of an unimaginable scale. Interior explosion? The nature of the remnant technology is difficult to comprehend, but this one at least seems to have been designed to facilitate interaction with the less advanced beings. That would be us. This explains the nearby asteroids. They previously formed the earth of the structure, expelled by whatever destroyed the vessel. Yeah, makes sense. Like other remnant artifacts, the main structure is impervious to salvage, but there are several high-value fragments that scavengers have missed. Neutronium and adamantine. Yes, please. We got some adamantine back. That's good. And this debris fields all around this star so far. Now we got the wreck over there. Let's go have a look at the wreck, I think. While we grab up that little bit that's still flying around here. And I say little bit, but maybe more. This will be a good farming position, by the way. So found some good stuff. Also need to do some research. Or some analysis. Analysis, that's a word. So what is that? I'm detecting some unusual radiation nearby. Yeah, I'm seeing it. A recent excavation has uncovered a large and until recently sealed portal to a deep shaft. Whatever was at the bottom has been removed. But scans of the surrounding rock at the floor of the pit reveal several strange deformations extending out for thousands of meters through the bedrock. The changes in the rock are not like any natural process. It's like the physical geometry has been permanently warped. Is that a gravity nonsense thing? So what are you? I don't know what these are, but getting extremely unstable energy readings and hot warp radiation. I think we should give these things a very wide berth. Okay, let's do that. These things are dangerous. Check. A rack here. Notes from the Keras, apparently. This devout wreck has been torn open by an internal explosion despite neutronium-reinforced interior bulkheads. Internal explosion. Comparing the cosmic radiation levels on the interior versus exterior surfaces, this wreck occurred within the last few days. Fragments of a personal log is recovered from the command berth. Transportation of the vortex, course to Redacted, has gone slower than planned. Volunteers are enthusiastic, but not limitless. Once the core has become unstable, there appears to be an absolute limit to what's within sight of Redacted codeword. This is a remnant mandate, and I'm using the Keras Inquisitor to be the first to deliver. Well, this is the Keras. The ship is the Keras. So the first to deliver, they want to deliver something, which, seeing those dangerous things over there, I think they will explode, right? Pretty sure they will. Anyway. Actually, no, leave the thing there. Well, actually, they could have focused materials. Let's see if we can get the engine. Give me your engine. I want it. There we go. No bits from the engine. Maybe from this part. No engine parts. This might be an indestructible ship again. Also, after some time, the sound just stops from lasers. That's normal. Just some titanium. Okay. Got another star over there. Blue star. So we got these things over here, which I assume are very dangerous. Yeah, they are. Yeah, that's what they are. The explosion was the result of collapse of a warp flux field. This may not be a weapon, but a kind of field capacitor? Seems dangerous to me. Definitely dangerous. And there's a whole line of debris. So basically it started taking damage here. And apparently fell apart here. Now what's this blue star over here, I wonder? We might find some more debris here on the way over. Seeing that this nebula seems almost like it's formed, well, alongside this wake. Yeah, we found... What did we find there? Those more explosions? Yeah, more explosions. Let's not hit those. I'd rather not die, thank you. I think if I found more of those things. So I assume those were inside the ship, I guess? And I'm trying to get them out. Avoid drag readings again? Yeah, indeed. What's happening? Oh, hello there. I saw it on the radar. It's right there. Not a star here. Generation rack. Scans show a compact region of space ahead of high warp deformation. Advise caution on approach. Okay. Fly in closely, carefully. Not too fast. A black hole. Detecting no clear event horizon around the phenomena, despite strong gravitational lensing. Probably naked singularity. We need closer measurements. Yeah. Closer measurements, eh? Also, we got ads. We're gonna wait. We're gonna wait for the ads. Have some music while we wait. And the ads are about to go. 2, 1. The ads are gone. Welcome back, guys. I want to do a quick stretch because it's necessary. Good stretch is important. Yes. And there we are again. In front of this very safe looking hole. Yeah, very safe. Definitely safe. Completely unworried. It's definitely definitely safe. What do you think? How close can we get to it? How close can we get to it? It's probably gonna rip our ship apart if we get... Oh, we got 2 ships. We got 2 ships now. Get ready to turn around. Try to not die. Okay, we're close. We're not dead yet. And our shield is holding. Okay, it's slightly burning. Not a true naked singularity, but an immodest one. There's an event horizon perpetually concealed by a term-like curvature that continuously shifts its outside or light cone. Are you just being mole man, or are these real words? Mole man doesn't speak words, he speaks in science. Yes. Don't know how this thing came here to be. That's not something you normally find, so I have questions. It might be part of the ship, actually. Maybe some kind of power? The singularity is curious. I'll need a little time to review the data and recalculate the measurements for the femto smooth scale. Of course. Yes, that's what I was about to say. The femto smooth scale. Sure. We all know about this, don't we? What the hell? If the singularity space-time distortion weren't so compact, the planets in the system would be shredded by tidal forces. Even so, the team feels a sense of vertigo as their canalic particles eddy under its effects. Organolith particles. Yes. They hurriedly collect a valuable fragment of neutronium-rich debris. I do like that this picture actually has the thing in the background. I like it. It looks really cool. More scanning. Okay. This star, do you have anything special? We got a black hole over there, of course. Anything special here? I don't think so. No, seems good. We got another planet over here. I mean, since we're here, you know. We did get a good amount of stuff to scan, don't we? Yeah, 150 research points over there. We got 390, pretty much. That's quite a lot. A data cube. A high-density informational cube. The technology is far beyond us, but fortunately the cube has a built-in universal translator to enable extract data. Ooh. Features. The data is history and cultural information on a race of unknown bipedal aliens. Strangely, it's titled a backup reference for your civilization if lost. Okay, you can rebuild a civilization, I guess. A field reflector, a device with non-Euclidean geometry. Is that not something like the we found on the other side of the black hole? This distorts an energized field to redirect certain energized particles along its surface tangents. This device unlocks a new research tech tree in the shield branch. Better shields, I like those. Another data cube. The data is trading information for the adjustment of environmental conditions with the generation cylinder. Okay. Intriguing. 600 research points, by the way. Yes. And I believe there was another star down there. Yes, there is. Let's go and look at it. After preliminary analysis of the singularity, I think it's unlikely to be natural. Dr. Rama might have some more insights. Okay, we have to talk to Dr. Rama. Cool. Anything else we find on the way over? Pardon? A bit gassy. Is it gassy or is it the other way? I think it's the other way, right? Gassy. No anomalies. Nothing here. Got another ship over there. No anomalies. Interesting star. Okay, it is actually firing and alive. Star is, well... it's falling apart. Oh, its engines are toast. He turned towards me, so they're toast. And there's a portal. We need one of those. Good. So we can go back to base and see if they're under attack, which they very likely are. The architecture uses an old mix of fall empire, late medieval and early industrial technologies. That's quite a bit. Some buildings that look old are made of the transformative empire material. In one structure that stands out as having recently been opened, the team finds a vault that might have been a sort of cultural time capsule. Okay. Several artifacts have been removed, but one object left behind is a partial text document. A call to the oldest creation myths of our ancestors who refer to themselves as Arcadians. That might be the name of the remnants' original race, Arcadians. The gods chose to sacrifice in exchange for passage across the Great Sea to the promised. Perish in the great ice when the sun was darkened, leaving their wealth behind. Lifted into the spire, but the children looked back, freeing the waves that wrecked the ship. Ah. Okay. So, I don't know everything of this, but lifted into the spire, that might be the ship. The spire might be the ship. The children look back. The children, or the ones they put on the ship, didn't want to keep going or want to go back. And they wrecked the ship. I think this is the, at least this part is the message where they actually destroyed that ship we found up above. It is my belief that there are scientific truths hidden in these superstitions, perhaps the truths necessary to save our civilization. Many have observed that the description of the portal matched the nearby space-time singularity, despite it being hidden behind our celestial neighbor. Celestial neighbor? I discovered compelling proof regarding the nature of the spire, which I have laid out in the supplied memory glass. There's no sign of anything that might be a memory glass. Hey, Camploy, how you doing, mate? What happened to the bear's hole? The bear's hole is still with the bears. The bear's fine. The hole is still doing whole things, you know. It's still fine. One sec. But I found yesterday that I've been stupid, as you can see in the title. I unlocked the research to do the equation for the wormhole thingy. I went to the laboratory girl and never looked into the research thing. So yeah. So it's not lost glory yet? Sorry. It hasn't lost its glory yet, no. There's a small indigenous population. It looks like they were struggling to survive and likely gradually dwindled over several generations. Memory glass, eh? Anyway, yeah, we've been through the Starlands, and the Starlands fired a pulse onto this. We had a octagonal shaped thingy over here, which then disappeared, and we got a wormhole. Sorry, that's the wormhole. And yeah, this one fired a beam of most of the star's power to it, and went to a different universe. It was not a very good universe. Most of it tried to kill us, but we survived, and we came back. And then we got lured into a death trap by the Devout over here, and there was no portal back. So we went to explore for a bit, and eventually found another destroyed spaceship with a lot of debris, a whole wake of debris over here, all debris from the spaceship. And we're trying to go back because we had noises that our home base was under attack, so we need to go back and explore. But the Winnie's hole is still safe and holy. Very definitely holy, yes. That's how you say it, right? Holy? I think it is holy. I can't go in there because I probably flew away, didn't I? Yes, we did. We skidded away. Let's do that. Yes, we're under attack, as I thought. And they have these things. Well, his engines were gone instantly. He turned his back towards me, which was a mistake. Our friends came to help us, as they've done the other side as well. And they're not stealing my stuff, which I love. Whiskamook is a great guy, but he does steal my stuff. I do like to use this biological warfare rocket over here a lot, which goes straight through all our shields and hull and everything instantly to our crew, which is my support crew. So can you stop using that rocket of yours, please? That rocket can go. Thank you, turn around. This rocket then. No more rockets for you, sir. So I'd like to get your engines. All reports. This is the Karis, by the way. Hello, Karis. Let me annihilate you. HP is good, with no worries. And there goes the Karis. I believe that's a flagship. Anyways, is that all the enemies in the system? I think it is. Quick check around. I think we're good. I think we're good. Yeah. I should play Freelancer again. Freelancer? Don't know that game. I do not know that one. Oh, wait, never mind. There's more. Enemies! Violence! Scans show changes to these devout weapons and armor systems. Changes? As in they're being blown up and then it changes to, well, being rubble? I agree. More rubble. We got the remnant interface. Nice. Any more? Any more free loot? I'll take it. Let's charge my shield. Actually, I should upgrade my shield. I should do that. We have a lot of research here. Oh, that's a good one. Hello, friend. Given the increased danger of our mutual enemy, the Devout, we are maintaining a continual presence in the sector with the blessing of your Commodore Yu. Very good. Very good. Oi, you. You okay? You're a freelancer? Sad employee noises. Sad employee noises. It's nostalgic, and if you don't know it, if you know, but then you probably won't like it now. It's most nostalgic, but still popular by many people. Freelance. I'm curious about it. I don't know of it. Freelance simulation. Is that it? You earn money by doing various kinds of work that you receive as freelance over the computer. With the money you earn, you can customize the house, improve yourself, have fun. Sounds a bit like The Sims. Is it a precursor to The Sims? Something in that vein? And they have Fugle. I like it. They have Fugle. And F-mail. Fuck this. F-mail. Yes, definitely F-mail. Screw that mail. Yeah. I mean, it seems kind of cool. It looked cool. But yes, enjoy it. Enjoy it. It would have been difficult to anticipate that devout message. The Alethea intercepted was a trick, since it was transmitted on a tight beam. They must have known our location for a while and planned to attack Selenia after Pincushion went through the portal. I mean, good point. Fortunately, they were caught off guard by improvements to our fleet, as well as by the Gory's assistance. Otherwise, we might not have been here when you got back. The devout have been recently started directing a great deal of more effort towards stopping Pincushion. How dare they? How do you want to respond? Violently. There's no point in Pincushion waiting here. If they want to wait until you're gone to attack, they can afford to wait longer than we can. The Devout are clearly afraid that you are closing to doing something. I hope it's finding out to reopen the wormhole. So keep doing what you're doing, but faster. Do it faster. Yes. Now it's a space game with combat, ship customization, and a huge plot worth discovering. Ooh. Huge plot. I have freelance, but there are a few options. There's Aliens Fire Team, Toon Shooters, Free Simulator, and Starship Freelancer. Is that it? In the galaxy where loyalty is tested and alliances shift like stars. Okay. I just saw a space station inside some kind of building, annihilating a view screen with 6 characters behind it, and the 6 characters behind it are apparently fine. After a freaking spaceship just blasted through their windows in front of them. Yes. Metal as fuck. Yeah. Anyway. It looks interesting. Cool graphics, by the way. Maybe we should put this on the list. Planned release date, Q2 2026. Is that a reboot? Might be reboot, the one I'm looking at. Anyways, that's all the same as before. Dr. Rama, we have some things for you. Nothing I'm curious about, but I want you to execute every... No, we don't erase or memories. Lieutenant Moment suggested you might have something insight into a singularity we encountered. I saw your Astro Officer's report. I disagree with Lieutenant Moment's very unscientific title, Immodest Singularity Exposed. But I agree that even with this universe-modified physics, no celestial body would ever collapse into this state. I mean, I like the Immodest Singularity, it sounds fun. Based on Pincus's data, what could have collapsed into this state is the wormhole created by the Starlands. This is a low evidence hypothesis, but if the wormhole creation process failed to completely stabilize, it might leave a deformed aperture like these immodest singularities. So it might have been a wormhole then. We might be able to fix it in that case. Doesn't mean we can go through it. If my hypothesis is correct, it means that it might go somewhere, possibly another universe. A pincushion would be reduced to thermal radiation if it tried to go through it now. So later? Yes, more resource. Give me stuff. Good. We found a probe. Can you help us extract the data from it? We found a probe in unspeakable places. But please extract the data from it. Yes, unspeakable places. We can certainly try. Is this another ancient relic, like the codex shape? I'm getting a lot of entertainment from the last one. This one is from a probe we found in another universe. Yes. A dark hole. Wild. You guys get to do all the fun stuff. We'll see what we can recover and let you know. Good. He's on the case. We got some more cargo to scan. The interface. A device of devout design connect to a remnant artifact. 100 more points. The remnant's component is typically hard to fathom, but data from the devout system suggests they recently acquired it. Okay. And acquired usually means stolen, ripped away, or bought from the guild. Yes. Research then. Plasma reflection. Redirecting plasma projectiles away. That sounds fun. Keep my shield alive. Check. Also, stronger shields. Another 20% shield strength. Yes, please. Quantum flux. Increase the recharge rate of our shield. Yes, get them faster back. We can't do the other one, but that's for later. Reduce the energy cost of shield charging by 20%. Yes, please. So shields are almost maximized. Very nice. That's the shield technology we have. That's all done. Lasers are perfect. We're done with them. Haven't done anything in fighter drones. Missiles we can still improve, but I haven't used them that much. Havoc. Don't know if I want to focus on that for now. I don't know you can unlock everything. I assume you can't. Miracle Worker. We could. Crew at least 5 engineering has a chance of saving ship from catastrophic damage at great personal peril. I don't think I want to do that. I got only one crewman who could. And if we're getting that far, we're actually just losing. Plasma is trying to look for the Type 3 plasma. We still haven't found engine number 3 yet. I want more engines. More power, more speed. But apparently the answer is no for now. Check. Okay, and we did not get... No, nothing there. Okay. I think I'm gonna sit on the rest of the points for now. So our ship is safe. We found a new place to go, which I want to go back to. Don't want to go to them yet, because I assume there will be a peaceful way to go to these guys. So let's wait for that. And in the meantime, let's go to this flinger, I guess. There's no star here, right? There's no star there. Back to the flinger. Ah, bah. My tea bag broke. So, now well, tea leaves in my mouth. Yeah. Tea leaves not delicious. Taste is, but the leaves, nah. Ooh, I made some more tea quickly. This was vital. Also, we're good. We're good. I mean, we're fast enough to get past. We're gonna get past all this. There's still a lot of stuff over there, though. which I think we should grab. I think we should grab that on the way over. Because that's all good stuff, good material. And there might be more things hidden in. As I recall from the other, the first asteroid fields you find, there's a lot of things hidden in it, which if you keep going over and over again, you will eventually find all the things. So there might be more relics hidden here. The resources are nice, but that's not really what I'm here for. There's kind of plenty of those, but this thing might still hold some good stuff. Some relics or some kind of information that I'd like to find. Like that thing over there. Fires and missiles. A data cube, yes indeed. Yes indeed it did. Good. Exactly the kind of thing I was looking for. Curious if there's more. Now there could also be just normal asteroids, could also be stuff in. That was perfect English, yes. There could be stuff in the normal asteroids as well. Perhaps like that. That's why I want to keep going back to asteroid fields and just keep harvesting them over and over, because they can contain more relics that you haven't seen the first 1 or 2 times. Which means more story, more things. Lots of platinum on these ones. I think we got most important things here anyway. Let's see what we got. A data cube. That's a different color. The others were green. That's the same text. Information is part of a guide powering very large arcologies with a generational vessel. Within a generation vessel. The segment focuses on safety assessing the residual energy of spatial cores. Safely accessing the residual energy of spatial cores. Now, spatial cores, I assume, are those purple things, I assume. Which are highly dangerous and highly explosive. But that's good stuff. This one still has all stuff as well, so we're going to go there. I mean, I know there's one thing over there, but could be anywhere, basically. It's not the exact location of the debris. Employ. You obviously know that I'm not a fan of long, interesting stories and space games where you can, you know, modify your ship or anything. That's definitely not something I enjoy. Definitely not. So give me a link to that pretty nice game of yours, because I'm curious. For scientific purposes, of course, and for people who will enjoy it. Definitely not me. It's not like it's exactly like the game Blue's playing at the moment. It's definitely completely different. I'm gonna go there. Gonna grab all the materials. We're a little bit too fast. We're just skidding everywhere. Make a donut. Do a donut. Platinum. Oh. This is, I think, a bug that happens more often. I've seen this more often happen. It does happen in this thing mostly, but I think it's a that's a bug where you basically have your tractor beam seeming to attach to yourself from way out in the distance and being extremely big. Don't think that's intended, but I could be wrong. If it is, cool, interesting space thing, but it doesn't draw me anywhere. So if it was a actual tractor beam as thing, it should draw me somewhere, which it doesn't. So I assume it's just a small visual bug. Oh, come here. Keep. And we got some more ants. Also, we got some enemies. So let's stay here. The attack I will defend myself, but else we'll just wait. And we have some music in the background. They're coming for me. They're coming for me. I'll just stay around here because I think we're safe. I think although defense is good enough. Yeah, that's fine. No issue. Redacted data. Ooh. Let's do this, because now we'll stay there. Yeah. While we wait. While we wait. Welcome back, guys. The ads are gone. We were attacked while I was laying here, and I was fine with letting that just happen, just staying stationary, just defeating them. But then I saw this here, behind my face here. Picked up redacted data back there. That's an important one, so I want you to see that. And yeah, we're going to defeat the rest of them just by being here. A few more enemies to destroy and take the bits. And we got some kind of carrier over here, or is it a space station? Don't know where those came from. Is there something more north? Because those are fighters. Don't see them. I'm going to go through the flinger. I think we're good. Let's put down our shield for now so it will actually recharge fully. Which it does quite nice and fast. Did we scan this one? Did I forget? No, it's fine. It's fine. I mean, there's no question mark on the thing, so it's fine. Activate the flinger. Oh, if I can actually hit. And we might also want to take off. Actually, I like the music. I leave the music there. Oh, wait, let me have. You can also hear it. There it is. Have some music. Means during the ads there was no music, which is dumb. Which is correct. Yes. Because that's the plan. Dumb. I will. Another star. And another enemy. Gerai. Is that actually a named ship? Or is it a ship type? I think it's ship type. I don't think it's named. It's not strong enough to be named. Okay, I think got a space station over there, I think. Yeah, there's a lot of violence around here. We've got two stations over here, two temples, apparently. Oh, he's just sitting inside his own inside his own goo. That's not good. That seems pretty disgusting. Another collection of craters exposing deep mineral pockets. Atrium. Since we're here, where can we go? We can also go back to the other star, which I kind of want to do. But I think we want to take out these two temples first, which is two temples next to each other. Oh. Actually, we haven't saved yet in a while. Let's do that. Pincushion, save it. Resume. Yes. Oh. Keep pressing escape to get out of things. That's a launcher of the fighters. Okay, that's pretty close by. They really want to protect this thing here, it seems. We're almost in range of this one. Almost. There we go. I kind of like that the laser beam stopped making noise eventually. Okay, there's the end of my shields. Oh, it takes away all my energy, that's what the thing does. Okay, let's take that thing out before it does it again. I better take out the engine, the entire thing, right? Fine. Fire the missiles. There. Can't fire back at me. And he's gone. That's his own fires, I believe, so we don't have to worry about those. Heavy drill lasers create a dense cloud of dust and smoke, visible from several kilometers away. Once the team reaches a high vantage point on foot, it becomes clear that there's an open pit mining operation. It's largely automated, but there are a number of workers and guards displaying devout markings. Attack the devout, yes. Ooh, 75. The attack catches the defenders completely by surprise. The team uses stun projectiles to disable the guards before they can react, and the remaining workers quickly surrender. It seems many of the workers, despite the markings on their suits, were not really given much choice when the Devout took over operations and take the opportunity to flee in small crafts. Yes, flee. The threat's clear. The team helps themselves to the resources that have been prepared for delivery. Give them all to me. Yes. I think we still need to scan this one, right? This one is scanned. Yeah. Other than that, this is a basic portal, I think, or actually the good portal, the high-tech portal one. Yes. The star I still need to have a check on, and then we need to check this one. And I might fly back to the other star. Seems nothing important. No anomalies. So I think we could just go back here and go to the gas giant over there. So I assume there's more to it. We got a little cloud of dark matter over there. We got another nebula over here, which probably means there's more to find here. So I might just fly that direction if we find nothing special here. An adjunct is over there. And that's a massive planet. Hallelujah. Nothing on it though. Let's destroy this adjunct here. Who does have that stupid anti-energy thing. You're not going anywhere. That's fighters from the base. Also, we got all kind of little stuff around here. The surface of this part of the planet is marked with irregular granite intrusions. These sometimes mark ore deposits. Moleman, activate. 81. The naturally radioactive granite hides a pocket of high concentrated uranium. Yep. We now got so much uranium, man. It's a lot. Actually a lot. Star seems unremarkable. How can that be that 30 minutes has already gone? That's not fair. It is indeed not fair, Camploy. It is indeed not fair. Unfortunately, that's how time goes. Luckily, we have vaults, so... and I will also be back tomorrow, so whichever you choose, I'll be here. Thanks for joining, man. Hope you had a nice and delicious lunch. Hopefully it was delicious. And I'll see you tomorrow, man. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Current radiation decay shows that this is a very recent debris field. Days or weeks, not years. Interesting. It's probably from this ship over here, but you don't want to shoot that yet. Aha, see you tomorrow, friends. Stay safe, dude. Have a good one. And thank you for being here. Several chunks of debris from the derelicts floating over the planet lie scattered over a wide area. Besides some resources, the team finds a particularly intact communications component. Lieutenant Piscamook's biggest fan and Lieutenant Gerrit work together to assemble a narrative from the fragments. Iridium. Following our successful retrieval of the archive crystal from the Arcadian excavation, Commander Gilax directed us to a secure meeting location, where she is now meeting with a devout monad aboard his vessel, which has been disguised as a mercenary freelancer ship. Under fire from the Keras without warning. Why? Heavy damage to reactor. Retransmitting acquiescence codes. Yeah. So they're having a conversation. Their boss on board the Keras, which we just destroyed, by the way. And they start firing. Surprise! The devout is untrustworthy. Yes. I think the command of the devout vessel was less than completely devout and traded a valuable artifact for money and extraction, leaving her second in command to deal with the fallout. Yes, I think so too. Yes. And that's probably this ship over here. Can I scan it? I can scan it. This vessel had a few armaments and fair amount of cargo space, as well as research areas. The ship logs have been purged, but not destructively. Some entries are still recoverable. The vessel is in bad shape, but life support was still functional. Lack of interior combat signs and casualties suggests the crew surrendered, which seems uncharacteristic for the devout. True. Mission entry 191. Followed the heavy asteroid trail as the translated text indicates. Past the generation wreck, we've been there. Mission entry 199. Have begun extracting cores from the wreck to transport to Redacted. I'm disappointed that this discovery was credited to Monad Gila. At the Black Eye, several crew experiencing excavation started. I think the Black Eye is of course the dark hole. Within the Arcadian vault, found a memory. Meeting point in 30 cycles. And then 40 cycles later, at least I assume they are per cycle, transferring command to Acolyte Dryad while I convey artifacts to the monad. Okay. Well, that's free resource over there. I'm not gonna leave them here. 4 whole titanium. And the rest here, there might be some extra artifacts in here. Some gold, copper, titanium, yes. I can barely see the things, but apparently they're there. Have you seen the star itself? Not sure if you have a look at that. It might contain research. That's the reason. The answer is no. No research. Check. So we got all this. We were going to fly... What's the thing? Oh yeah, of course. There was more nebula over here, which I want to check out. I don't want to go through this one because this one will slow me down. I actually want to go around it, actually. I think we want to go here. And go around this nebula, so we don't have to go through the void effect. And we scan it quickly, and then we go towards this green one, which could hold a lot more information for us. We didn't get any more... Oh, we did. Redacted data. A devout data bank. This contains a detailed report of recent system upgrades, enabled by analysis of modules removed from redacted. So this might be a shipwreck. The devout had apparently found a cache of remnant tech, which might explain the dramatic increase in their combat capabilities. I mean, didn't know too much about them. I mean, fair enough, the blue things are new. The databank had lots of entries marked pending analysis. The pessimistic interpretation is that they are still having a lot of potential to unlock with whatever it is they found. True, true. I hope we can copy some of the things and make them our own. Let's go there. I'm hoping to avoid the void effect decrease, basically, if we get too close to it. But I want to still scan if there's anything inside of it. It is a nebula after all. Yeah, we got some void effects, so a little bit too close, but not a lot, so kind of fine. With 98 is fine. If we stay above 90, we're good. Dips below that, we have to move. We're still going 419 over here, so still going pretty fast. Ogoria friend have a lot of knowledge about ancient artifacts and the devout. Maybe have some insights on this missing crystal. Good point. We should ask the Gory about that. Good point. Seems this is empty. I think we're safe to just cross here without having any kind of void effect on us. One star discovered, nice. That's what we need. I want to scan the rest, but let's just first focus on this star. We're just going to fly past it. It's probably going to have some kind of plant, right? Yep. Two of them. No more, and we got enemies. And we got flingers, nice. Also, hello guys, that's a lot of things. Let's take out the ships first. We need to get out of this stuff. This stuff is bad for us. Kills my crew. Go on you with your energy draining nonsense. Have some missiles. Okay. Also, quickly take care of the station. I was actually hoping to kill this thing first, now we would focus on the station, but I mean, station gone, it works as well, right? A cruiser with devout markings crashed here very recently, possibly within days. The reactor is still warm. There are no survivors. The crew were killed instantly, sometime before impact. There is a widespread and catastrophic cellular disruption at the molecular level from unknown cause. That sounds like they test fired one of their missiles upon these guys. While the ship has suffered some strange damage, likely from whatever killed the crew, there's quite a bit of salvage. On the captain's body is a data tablet. Trinary key 2? Don't know if I can have key 1, but we have key 2. I'm gonna keep that unlocked, because I assume there's more than one of them. Yeah, this one I'm gonna keep unlocked so I can find him. I assume there's at least one, and maybe even 3. Because I seem to do many things in 3s here. A propulsion focusing nozzle. Components for an engine capable of large-scale mixing of plasma with a tritium chamber. Engine level 3s, let's go. We can get him. And a burnt capacitor. Unlikely experiments tech the Devout are working on to increase the capacity of the plasma weapons. Ooh, that would mean plasma weapon 3s? Maybe? Likely? The Devout waste little time turning their remnant techs into weaponry. Indeed they have. The good news is that this component solves a key design issue that's prevented us from scaling up our plasma turrets. We can now research MK3 class plasma turrets. Perfect, yes, let's go. More turrets. Better plasma. Scanners initially detected this as a damaged transport vessel. Upon close inspection, the craft is much simpler, lacking life support, armaments, or really much beyond the absolute minimum to fly with autopilot. It sustained moderate plasma damage to its engines, after which it must have automatically executed a controlled landing. It's basically a drone ship? Within the craft is a transmitter. Examining its buffer, Lieutenant Whiskamook's biggest fan notices that it was designed to broadcast a random collection of pre-recorded messages, referring to an evacuation and a vague rendezvous. I suspect that this craft was a decoy intended to confuse an adversary from the main evacuation ship or ships. We found something like this before. Lots of silver and aluminum. Let's go to this plant first. I'll take the flingers last. Nothing? Okay. Finger type. Let's take the top one, because we're here. Actually a line for this one. Wow, it never happens. I want to find another portal, which this system is full with enemies, by the way. Oh, they can teleport now? They can teleport now. Check. And these inside their own rule stuff, so I'm not too fussed about that. Got more lasers though. Shield is getting depleted quite quickly. Okay, the teleportation is kind of annoying, but we're doing okay. I'll get my shield a bit higher up. Okay, or rockets can't hit them yet, because our rockets are a bit below, a bit subpar. Okay, he just exploded. So the other guy is fleeing. Can I scan this? I can. Nothing. Oh, there he is. Hello. You, sir, made a mistake. You came back. It's the last thing you did. Gonna scan the whole system, then we're going back through the wormhole to upgrade our ship with better stuff. Mostly engines. Yeah, fine. Oh, and there's a portal. Hello, portal. Nothing here. Oh wait, since we're here, it's right here. A very old stone temple rises from the jungle mists. I'd say that's a pyramid. Lieutenant Gerrit reports that a pre-Iron civilization flourished here for several millennia, but died out, probably a few centuries ago. Scans show the temple is mostly solid rock, but with a large interior chamber behind a small antechamber, which is sealed with thick stone slabs. Scans also show voids around the chamber that may contain some mechanisms. Despite myths to the contrary, ancient civilizations almost never actually booby-trap their relics. Almost. Zero, really. After some careful analysis of the penetrating radar, Lieutenant Wiscombe's biggest fan concludes that the mechanisms were a harmless part of the construction process. With a 09. Harmless. Doubt. When the team opens the antechamber, they discover that it in fact was protected by an ingenious system of spring-driven spears. Despite the cleverness of the trap's designers, they could not outwit time. Entropy and decay had rendered the trap harmless centuries ago. Good. Okay, we need to update the Xenoarchaeology 101 textbook. On rare occasions, civilizations do booby-trap their relics. Yes. But in the final chamber, the team discovers what the builders found important enough to protect. An altar to a single, glowing crystalline shard of pure adamantine. There's no clue as to how a pre-industrial civilization on a Class M planet came to obtain such a treasure. Keep. I think this one is unscanned. It is. A tremendous recent explosion has created a deep crater on this otherwise dull planetoid. Strangely, some of the rock at the explosion's locus has trace amount of exotic matter. I think weapon testing again. It's not a lot of weapon testing. Which is smart. Test your weapons before you fire them, smart. We're going back to base for a sec. Wait, there's another plant. Check. Let's check all the plants in the system. Then we go back to base. For upgrades. Mostly better engines and better weapons. Okay, nothing there. Check. Now we can go back. And we found this. That's a pretty far way to find a star. That's pretty far away. Anyway, back to base. We have some upgrades to do. Upgrades. Let's talk to the guys as well, because they might have some information. They were mentioned before, so why not? Given the increased danger of our mutual enemy, the Devout are maintaining a continual presence in the sector. Yeah, we already talked about that. The Devout found an artifact called an archive crystal, belonging to a civilization called the Arcadians. Do you know what it is? Indeed, we've been on the same trails as the Devout for some time. The Arcadians appear in many Empire stories, a people who were transported to the afterlife in their mortal form by the remnants or other gods. Depending on the account, we previously assumed they were a myth created to encourage remnant worship, until the Trade Guild purchased some texts that credibly substantiated their existence. So the Arcadians are not from the remnants. I thought they were the remnants. They might not be. Given what you told us, if someone acquired this object and wished to make a profit, the wise path would be to sell it to the Trade Guild. The guild could be trusted to keep their identity a secret and pay a good price. Okay, we can sell to the Traders Guild. Do we want to? I don't really want to sell things to the Traders Guild. They sell things to the Devout, which is dumb. Also, we need to talk to the Alethea. If we can actually get through all this. Alethea, I've come to talk, to parler. Nothing there. Check. I mean, I had to try it. I had to try. Because sometimes you have to go back and you see interactions with people. Also, our station has upgraded. They are now stronger and bigger. And we're heavily armored, I guess. That's a lot of research. So what did we get? Nothing down here. I keep checking this now because this is apparently main story. Better shields for 250. Yep. Increase your shield recharge rate by an additional 50%. Yes, please. Maximize shields. Check. Now we did get engine tech, and we did get plasma MK3s. 300 versus 275. We can't do both. I think I focus on the engines first. Yeah. I get us to the right locations. Because there's so much more into engines to get later on. But it'll be later on. And the ads are about to start. So we're not going to go much further. We're going to go to the shipyard. And we're going to mess around with the ship for a bit. I'm going to print screen it so you see the stats here. So copy the stats. And I'm going to put them on a paint. So I can see later and compare the stats we have now with the stats we have after the rebuild. I was expecting the ads to start right now. The ads have not started right now. Okay. That means I want to make sure our speed is still good. So 34 is roughly what we have. Propulsion. MK3s. They require gold and a lot of it. And neutronium. We got a good amount of neutronium. Gold we're lacking, but we're going to swale off these Type 2 engines. So 34 we need to keep in mind. That should get us a lot of gold. That is a lot of gold. Oh, that's not good. I want this one. And the ads are here. We're gonna wait. We shall await. Oh, I can zoom out. Nice. We found information. And I go for a quick bathroom break. Give me a sec. And we're back, and the ads are gone. Good, good. So I'm going to get some more engines on this one, yeah. And we did copy the stats from before and now after. So we can only do the engines, we cannot do the weapons yet, although the weapons need a lot of space, so that would be tricky anyway. Let's get the drives on. That would make it 15. We want to go to about 30, so let's put this one. I can put it there. Okay. These guys are thick, by the way. So I think I need to do this and that. And then we can put you in. Yeah. That is 22. Still not going the same speed we did before. I could put back all our Type 2 engines again. I could do that. Let's see if it's better. I'm not sure if it is. We don't have enough gold for this. We don't have enough gold for this. Gonna put you then on the other side. There. So we're going slow right now. Because we don't have enough gold for this. Operation, grab more gold. Check. I know we can get gold from a few traders we need to go to. So we should check that out. We got some of the good engines. Rust 770. On these guys. And these guys have Rust 240. So the thrust is a lot higher. And I mean a lot higher. So we're gonna go a lot faster if we get a few more of these. Which I'm probably gonna do put it on the side. We did get more space though, because we didn't have to use so many blocks for the engine so far. But yeah, we need a lot more gold than this. We require gold. Operations or something. You might have some gold for us, maybe? No. Good stuff, but no gold. That's fine. Dr. Ram has nothing except empty your brain. And you has nothing either. Okay, we still got a cargo for that one trinary key. It's a trinary key, so expect to find key number 1 and 3 as well. We need to just find it and collect it. I'm pretty sure we need that. And research-wise, we've just done all that. We got 90 left, which I don't really have a use for. Let's check the important things. There's still only one full Empire reaches to do. And one more wormhole gateway thing. And on the unknown one. Which I guess is the last one we can get. You know what? Let's grab Deep Search this time. We haven't got it yet. At least the scanners are now fully upgraded. I'll take that. And that's all good. Okay. So we need more gold. I can trade for gold. Let's see. I believe gold price were pretty good with the guild, right? Pretty sure it was the case. So let's go to the guild and see if they have any gold for us. We do have a trade post over here. I believe they either bought or sold gold for a good price. Okay, autopilot has a hard time. Never mind. Screw autopilot. Actually, the Gory might also have that. I'm not sure if they do, but we can check it. They're right here. Trade with me. Gold. Buy price plus 26%. Instead of silver, we don't care about silver that much. How much can we get? Can we sell some aluminum for it as well? We can get all of it for 849. We have 600 in silver. I want to sell some aluminum for them then. Because I don't need this much. It's way too much. Let's go back to an easy 1,000 is good. Let's see where the price changes. Not yet. I want to see where the silver price changes. There. That's what we sell. Yes. Next few trades. We got a bunch more gold. Haven't lost anything of value. Shipyard, let's grab me another, can I get two? No, come here. Come here. Can't zoom out any further. Gold with 227. And we will not get to 300, do we? No, close but no cigar. So can't get two of these. Get one of these, which I could put there if I get rid of this deflector. How would it look if I put a deflector? For a sec there. Put this one in here and then put a deflector there. How would that look? Can I do that? Can I do that? It's gonna be a bit wider this way. I mean, of course, we can't get the second one, so this will be a tier 2 one. I could do that. What I also could do is move this to the front. If I put it here, they will actually allow it, so... Let's see... If I elongate the ship a little bit... I think I want to try that, yes. So we want to get... bulkheads, I guess. 2 bulkheads. Which I want to put over there. Just there. Then we got... This is a cooling one. Give me... Yep, there. That doesn't allow. We need to be 1 further. So if we make it to a 3 then. And then we lost our engine. Did we? Yeah, we did. We did. Engine, come back. So that fits. And this one has no purpose right now. Cost me 2 hexes, so no point. So you can go as well, and a triple bulkhead, which you can't install. Sit there for a bit, triple bulkhead. And then we can hopefully, we can do that. And then have that as an angle. I mean, it's slightly more compact than it used to be. I'll keep it for now. For now, I'll keep it. And I'll put you... Can't put you there. I need to put... Let's see, you... Needs to be there. Yeah. And then I can put you... There. Of course, with this hole over here. We do have some... I'm just going to put a bulkhead in there. For now. For now. Good. This is the large wing. Yes, large wing. So this one has to be upgrade, so we still need 50 more gold, which we're trying to get right now, I guess, right? Because then we get actually to the proper speed. So yes. So let's go to traders. I believe that the trader near the guild traders were the ones with the best price. Also, they have lowered price for us because we saved their asses from... No. Stop crashing into the system. Dumb. There. Now it should fly to the right place, right? Without us crashing into things. There. If it can. Autopilot? Yes. I see enemies. I mean, the speed is now a lot better. It's not as good as it used to be, but it's still a lot better than it was a second ago. And the more we slay, the more materials we get to barter with, so I'll take it. Absolute warship. The range is pretty insane still. Let's take care of that little one because he can fire at us. Station cannot anyway, so... we can check... Actually, Whiskamook is here and the guild is here. Let's check them both. Whiskamook. What are your gold prices? For gold, plus 10% from Whiskamook. Don't hit that, that's not good. So plus 10. Gold plus 26. Also Archive Crystal. I want that. They do like to buy rare stuff, and we don't have a real reason for adamantine right now. So don't mind selling that. Or Rosinium. We have no purpose for this whatsoever at the moment. Will come in the future, I guess, but at the moment we don't care. Etherium we're done with as well, so that's a good amount of iridium. get that crystal. That's all. Now, they're not good for gold, though. And what is this crystal about? There. A relatively primitive holographic data crystal. This low-density data storage, by our standards, it contains a detailed treatise on elements of the Arcadian creation myths. Information. Good. Information good. What's your price of gold? Gold, plus 49. So we don't want to buy gold here, we want to sell gold here, apparently. Let's see. I have a lot of platinum, though. Which I can transfer to a little bit of gold. Oh, that's the wrong way around. Wrong way around. We're doing with gold. No, reset. We want to sell... No, we want to buy gold. We're doing good. Never mind. I'm done. I'm done. So we can go to minus 200. That's fine. And we can just buy all of it for this. So that's fine. I'll take it. And take all their golds. Then Whiskamook is our best bet here then. I've done the first analysis of the Arcadian Archive Crystal. It's also a very unusual culture with a unique history. It seems a lot of their myth was scientific data mapped onto concept they understood. Space, ocean, waves or warp fields, etc. Okay. There's another segment that's in completely different language, or at least I think it's language. It's flowing lines with intricate patterns that look tantalizingly like warp equations, but the complete context is missing. Okay, we need to find more information about that different language. Commander Dawson's team has spent a lot of time researching the civilization of the space. She might have some better insights. We have to find Commander Dawson again. Anyway, about your golds. You want Yttrium, that's fine, we have Yttrium. You have a lot of gold, but you have some. Anything else? We can buy some rare stuff back, which I want to. It's minus 225 is fine. We don't have adamantium on him. Antiquitinium. 226 is no problem. A good buy price is on aluminum, which we don't really want more. We're good with that? I think we're good with that. Yeah. Execute that. Good. And now we have enough for another engine. That's the thing. We want to go back to... down there. Back to base, which we can safely do from here, because there shouldn't be anything in the way. No other ships, at least, in the way. Boom. Shipyard, indeed. Let's go for propulsion. Another impulse drive MK3, please. There. So 338 we had earlier. Let's see. 347. 34. That was hard. 34.7. Void speed is higher though. Interesting. Maybe we got better void speed regulation on this stuff? I'll give you a look while I go for a quick sniffle, because I need to. Nose being annoying again. There. There it is. You can compare it all you like. Also, we can just, you know... Tiny! Tiny. There we go. Can I move it still? Not really. There's not enough space here to move it. One day. There. Yes. No, I can't. There. Yeah, I can move it. Haha. I'll put it right next to each other so we can easily compare it. Well, I'll go for a quick sniffle. So oddly, our void speed is on the new ship is lower. No, it's below on both sides. Never mind. I thought it was going to be higher and then the max speed was lower, but no, it is not. That's correct. Turn rate is down. I might want to put some side propulsion in. We have some openings here we can put it on. So I need more engines. I think we can do... I mean, I'd love to get more Type 3s, but I think I'll just put some Type 2s in here if I can. So now 37, so now at least faster than we were. I can fill her up with all kind of things, but I don't want to. Get the lateral thrust in there. And a one in there. And I think I do the same thing on the neck here. So why not? Gives a bit more sideways momentum. Can I do more? In there one and there one. Want to make sure we have enough so we can actually turn around. Now, a few one and a one there, and let's see if we overheat for this, which might. Yeah, the engine here is overheating. That's not good. It's really, really overheating. Oh, they're all overheating. That's really bad. Yeah, that's an issue. I could put an opening here, but then I have no contacts with these guys. This engine is really bad right there. I might just change it up. I mean, I have a center line of 1. A center line. So I could move these... I cannot move these guys close together. How do we cool this down? We need more space then. Could I move the shield and make this bulkhead so I can mess around with it cooling? Also interesting that they actually overheat the bulkheads. That's also interesting. I could move around this one. I need to move the engine for a sec there. Never mind, it's gone, it's fine. If I move this, we're still good. Okay. So then I can move you. And I can move you forward. Check. Then I want the big engine back, I assume. Yeah, want that. Want that thing in the middle here somewhere. Preferably here. So if I get a bulkhead over there, just something to hold it down. Bulkhead. Just something to hold it down. We can always make it better. Needs to be one further. There. Good. Then, I think I put another bulkhead on the other side, maybe? I can actually do this with those guys. Put you away. Do this. So still connected. Okay, and then we put in a utility reinforced vent. That should cool it down. That's yellow. That's good. That's yellow. Okay. Here's cool down. I could remove these here. So we can put in a exhaust vent. Close that. Exhaust port, maybe? Let's see if a vent is enough. Because they look better. For them, that's enough. Now, how do I cool these things here? Because I have no space to cool anything here. I might want to move these a bit away so we have some space here. Get a vent on these both sides. So let's see if we can move you around a bit. Through that. That already cools them down. Can I move you one? Here they're overheating, right? Yeah, that overheats them, dang it. Doesn't look as good. But I can do this. Okay. That's what we apparently have to do. I don't think we need this one here, but we'll leave it on for now. So the cooling is now better. So now actually we perform proper. Even though it looks worse. I agree. Because if I move them close, I cannot put any cooling on here, because the only connection they have is this thing. And our speed is higher this way. I mean, it doesn't look as great as used to, but I think it's what we have to work with. Bulkheads. Get another bulkhead there. Just make it feel a little bit like it's better connected to the ship, I guess. We can do the same thing here, and I can make it a triple bulkhead. Yeah, make the ship seem a little bit better organized. So let's get a triple bulkhead. Get you in there. Actually, no, because I can't turn you if I do that. Let me... Fine. Be gone, be gone, be gone. So that's... be gone, be gone. Be gone. So bulkhead. And propulsion biggest. There we go. I think that's better. And they're no longer red, that's good. So we do have them properly functioning. For some reason... Oh, I did lose the... No. I did put away the cooling units here. But now we're moving 37 instead of 38. I'm confused. Anyway, I could put on... I don't have any gold anymore, do I? I do have enough for that. I could put a small one there just for funsies. Doesn't really matter. Doesn't really. We still have our sideways propulsion. Do I put one there? It kind of makes it a very straight line here. I don't think I want to. I could put one here, maybe. It's all about thrusters anyway. So a bit more sideways thrusters. Move the shield up. We got the cooling here. I think we're good. Right? I think we're good. It's also overheating. I mean, it's getting a bit hot, but not overheating. I have a engine here. I could put in a cooling unit there, but it's not really necessary. Yellow is nominal, so I think do I put a block here? Do you think? Just to make it a little bit more... I mean, I kind of like that this neck is pointing out. Kind of think it's cool. Let's check it out. Let's get a armor piece, maybe. Heavy deflector B. Also, our speed is now 38 for some reason. How is this looking? A bit of protection around our main core. I think it's pretty good. I'll save this design. The IKS Quark, yes. Save that. Definitely ship Quark would love to have. Yes. Anyways, cargo is only the one thing, right? Yeah, it's only one trinary key. So we need to get more trinary keys, and we need to do some research over here. I think we go here to this flinger over there. Yeah, that's where we go. Will we collide with things because it can't... it can now move at least. It now knows how to turn. That's good. Oh, hello there. Free resources, come to me. Should upgrade on missiles. Next on the list. The center of the ship. There we go. Center of the ship. You shan't escape me. No escape. No engines. No escape. Now we got the flinger down and flinger up. I think we want to go up, so we're going to go to this orange star. I see more free resources. Oh, they're warping in again. It's fine. Actually, some damage to me. We have heals though. Okay, that's kind of bad. Can't have two of those rockets hit me. That's not good. No. We will follow you, sir. I think they can only warp once in a while. I mean, he's almost dead. Let's get him. No. I will destroy them all, but this warping is interesting, let's just say. There's one. And with these amounts, at the very least, we can take them out without taking any damage from them. Ready for battle stations? You, sir. Devout Warper. Means the right name. Become destroyed. The ants are running, so we're gonna wait for them. Should have waited for the ants. Let's get that thing away. It's kind of easy now. The music is already running. That makes it kind of easy. I do like that she's now a lot more closed up. I wish I could put these things close together without them overheating, but that's unfortunately another thing. I mean, at least got these three quite close, so that's good. Yes. And the ants are back. The ants are gone. Welcome back. That's the order. That is the order. Oh well. The star doesn't seem to be interesting because we have not scanned it, so basic star's basic. It's not a devout prison. Prison break, let's go. Lieutenant Kepler wonders if Lieutenant Devout Cultist chose the wrong vocation. Another successful jailbreak. I mean, I don't think a jailbreak is a vocation. Some of the prisoners report a widespread rumor that the Devout have received a gift from the remnants, which has given them new capabilities. They're also preparing for a large-scale missionary expedition from which they expect to gain many new converts. Okay. They're gonna invade somewhere. Oh. More of these things. More of these things, okay. I don't think we're gonna get anything from that though. Except a lot of explosions. Okay. It seems this one ends here, so let's go to this flinger over here. I might want to change the car to become to get red engine trailing, because that's more Klingon, right? Red or orange or something. Oh, that's past the point of... At least we can reverse now, so that's good. An actual proper steering. I like it. I see no enemies right now, so let's scan the planets. This planetoid is perforated with dozens of irregular deep shafts, around 2 to 3 meters wide. Scans show they range in depth from 50 to over 800 meters deep. Lieutenant Moleman isn't confident that the anomaly reading is actually something down there. It could be an echo, distortion. The tight space and crumbling walls will make it a tricky descent. He just doesn't want to go down there. Unfortunately for him, I'm in charge. Get down there, Moleman. It's in your name. 94, holy hell. Lieutenant Moleman descends into one shaft, then another, then another. It's clear the stress is getting to them after making the same yo-yo joke twice. Eventually, Lieutenant Rhea announces that they are aboard the surface for safety reasons. Lieutenant Moleman gives a delighted shriek, which is initially interpreted as a relief at not having to go down any more holes. But upon returning to the surface, they are holding a sliver of neutronium. No natural process could provide neutronium in this kind of geology, nor is the shaft an impact crater. I can't explain what deposited here. Okay. Mystery neutronium. Mysterious mystery. Another devout prison. Well, devout cultists. Go. Freed prisoners. 82. That's the exact same text, yes. Then Gerrit learns that the devout have been actively trying to recruit volunteers to transport some cargo to a classified location. The cargo that explodes your ship, kind of thing? One of the prisoners, a hostage from a physicist, reveals that whatever the cargo is, it becomes highly unstable if transported within an enclosed space. Which probably explains why they need so many volunteers. Return to the ship. Okay, let's check the star, and then we jump on through. So they're trying to move those explosive things to some distant place. That is a miss. Missed. Let me in. There we go. There we go. Enemies detected. And then a flinger. And so of these guys here. Crush small ships quickly. Look for the overwhelming defenses. The defense is still good. I kind of want to... Oh, never mind. It's already gone. It's already gone. A cure life even. Nothing here. This, then the star, and then the other planet over there. Oh, there's two planets here. There is two. And more explosions. Check. Good to know they're here. Let's not touch them, but we probably need them for something. That's a lot of them. High atop a volcanic peak, dense silver deposits lie a few hundred meters below the surface. There's no doubt the team will be able to access some, although how much of the deepest veins can they reach depends on skillful reading of the lander's seismographs. Or just send Moleman. Lieutenant Moleman perfectly directs the lander's drill with pinpoint accuracy to the most valuable deposits, earning a small but sincere round of applause from the rest of the team. He deserves it. Yes, Moleman deserves it. Now that flinger probably goes back to that one. So let's check that one first. So we have that unlocked at least. Then we probably... there is another planet to go, but let's quickly fingers hidden fourth, and then we check the planet. And the debris field I just spotted. Come on, let me in. Let me in! There we go. And in mid-fling you can't drop your shield, it seems. It's good to know. Also hoping to recharge him a bit. And that's the reason why. Oh, if we can explode right next to that thing, it would be nice. This might be coming from back. Oh, that's not good. Let's not take that. I'm not sure if their own damage, their own stuff damage them. Not sure. Hello, vassal. Let down your defenses and accept the oneness of the remnants. Join us in understanding them beneath the illuminated sea. Illuminated sea? That's a new term. I mean, they see the ocean, they see the space as the ocean, basically, so... Oh, you just summoned a new one. So, scanned all this, we now have seen the flinger. We can go back. Let's go back. To the mystery planets. Surprised I clicked the right one, because they were overlapping, so wasn't sure I was to click the right one. Nothing on this one. So we've seen those flingers, so we have some debris and 2 more stars over here. Okay. Debris time. Okay. Oh, shield went down, that's fine. It was finally out of power. Okay, that was close. Voice just flew right into that one. Station over there, no anomalies. Got a few ships, got a teleporter, we got a lot of ships. Let's grab those first. Grabbing me for some reason? Okay. Let's take him out. Oh, that's... Okay, we avoided that mostly. Simply go for the core, there's no point in taking out his weapons. Like that. On the gateway. Let's check the star here. And the planets, because we're here. I think it's on a star over there. Seeing how far away that planet is. This one is scanned, so that's fine. This seems okay. It's actually same system still. It seemed pretty far out, but oh well. Oh, hello, Remnant. An old lab facility has been repurposed by the Devout, presumably to study the artifact above. There are hundreds of recently dead Devout researchers. Recently, okay. Some of these died by self-inflicted wounds, but many were likely executed. Okay. Whatever data they had collected has been meticulously wiped clean from their computers and databanks. As far as the team can tell, not a bit was left for discovery. There's a wide variety of equipment that, while smashed, is full of useful rare resources. I mean, that's a lot of good stuff, yes please. So they got the research and then, you know, ended themselves. Mostly. The enormous vessel shows signs of activity around what looks like an entry hatch. Attempts to interface with it are blocked by an encrypted jammer on the far side. Encrypted jammer? This appears to be an ancient, intact version of the remnant's wreck we previously encountered. A Talonian chariot, indeed. The devout treat remnant artifacts with religious reverence. My guess is this is the redactor we've seen referenced. I think so too, yeah. So we're trying to get those cores here. Interesting. Interesting. So this is an important one. We have to find a way in. I think we might need those encryption keys for this. And I think we need all 3 of them for that. And probably have to find a way to get those cores inside here. Oh, hello. Enemies. Oh, that's a goddamn big station. And a very big ship. Okay, hello. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's gonna siphon all my power. So I want to take care of these ships first, I think. Small ones first. They did get through our shields here. I think we take that ship out first. It is, doesn't say what it is, but it's a big ship. It's a carrier. And they summoned more. This might be about Homeworld, seeing how strongly they are about it. And this one has the damaging AoE effect. We're getting a lot of missiles here. I'm gonna keep my laser on them if I can. Laser? No laser? No laser. Let's fix ourselves up. Okay, we got the 2 down, that's good. We're not sure we kill the small ships first, it's just less DPS on our face. But these seem to be the missile pods, I think. So we can take those out, that will be pretty good. And I think also his base, there you go. That's one big ship down. Okay, that's a cannon. Great range to get to us. That's a lot of missiles, but now we shouldn't be overwhelmed too much by them. Only a little bit. Oh, they explode into those little things. Interesting. Let's go to the core. Doing good enough. I think by shooting 2 or 3 rockets we can take out those cannons. And every node I kill outside is usually a weapon, so there's only this node left, and that node might have a weapon. There it goes. The rest is basically taken out. I think we're going to go closer here. And then missile it away. I have a little turret over there. Shoots my it's my missiles. Oh, they still have a thing. Will we kill that? The answer is no. Oh, there's a summons. Big ships too. Not great. Oh, teleporters. That's... I mean, that's fine. This is dead anyway. With no shields, but we have a lot of firepower. HP's dying a little bit, but we are taking care of business here. That's one. He's gonna try to warp again, isn't he? I say natively. No warping for you, sir. Become deleted. That's a call. And then you, sir, are next. You have no chance against us. You can run, but you cannot hide. Be gone, Satan! We've destroyed him. He's gone. Now, this is probably going to be the important planet. This was a recently evacuated small-scale makeshift devout research lab. The computers have been thoroughly wiped clean, but some large machines were left mostly intact. Besides being a free source of material, one of the machines was designed to simulate gravitational waves. Ooh. This machine still has the physics simulation loaded for low-amplitude anti-gravity waves. It looks like the Devout were trying to construct a reverse tractor beam? Reverse tractor beam, eh? I thought they were going to go for those buoys that stopped me to go full speed in deep space. That's a pyramid. This former heretic pyramid academy now serves as a devout outpost. The orbital base ship must have been the logistical hub, because everything is now in chaos. Devout from numerous cultures are running from point to point trying to restore communications with the command ship, which is no longer there. They're too numerous to overpower, but based on prior interactions, Lieutenant Gerrit suggests a bold plan. They're very hierarchical. I don't know. I think if we just walk in like we belong, we'll be unopposed. Unopposed. I mean, it works for most human settlements either, so yeah. Pretend you know what you're doing, and people don't stop you. Trinary key 3, yes. We still need to find one, though. As predicted, none of the Devout pay the team any mind, even as they enter the command post. Unsure how long this charade will hold up, Lieutenant Gerrit picks up a collection of data tablets and confidently announces that they're moving operations to a classified fallback location. Carry on, form perimeter and watch for heretic intrusion. Yes. Mumbo jumbo and nonsense. That's number 2, we need 3 of them. Let's go to this planet here. Now I wonder. Do we need all 3 codes to get in the ship? Or do we need to do something else with that ship? We do have a lot of the science stuff. We can teleport in and out at our leisure. I think we go back and see if we can get some information from our scientists. Yeah. Activate the scientists. I also want to see if we can make our trails to be red in true Klingon fashion. We might even want to speak with these guys here. Hello. That's the same thing. It's a trade, we don't care at the moment. We do have a lot of silver though. You know, we have a lot of silver. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get my adamantium back. That's 400, I'll take it. 500, we have 180 still left. I'll take that, yes. We might need it for something. How is our ally doing? Hello, ally. How are you doing? After you last left, I reached out to the Gori, who shared their collective data on the Arcadians with us. The basic myth is that 2 peoples were chosen by the gods to cross the sea in pair of great arcs and settle in a promised land. It was a long journey, and during it the children of one of the peoples grew tired and wished to return home. They went to the charioteer of the gods and asked him to take them back. He could not disobey his masters, but he could promise to keep them safe and teach them the workings of the ship so they could understand their journey. The children used the teachings to free the captured waves that carried the ship, thinking this would stop them. Instead, it tore the ship apart, and the waves caused the other ship to founder and become lost in a storm. The Thelonians called upon his chariot to save as many of the Arcadians as he could, and pass beyond the Great Ring. So they were being saved, or sent to a safe place, and the children were like, we don't want to be saved, we want to die here, and they just decide, oh, let's turn off the engine, and the engine was like, no, we explode. Yikes. Okay, that just was happened there. Okay, end of story time. As Lieutenant Gerrit noted, that and the Arcadians themselves later believed, this myth was very likely a real event that was incomprehensible to a pre-industrial civilization. I think the most salient point is the circular flowing lines, which are described as the eye of the wheel of the chariot and the eye of the storm, but we like the complete context to extrapolate its meaning. I think the eyes are indeed gravitational waves, they're the propulsion. I think the propulsion is based around wormholes, gravity waves. I think that's all based off it. Also, let's not lie, thank you. And we did get some anomalies, didn't we? We got the triangle key, we got the shroud controller, whatever that is. Control the shroud. Flag control. The Vout have modified the flag system to a multi-target offensive weapon. We can now research the Havoc Shroud, which would have give Havoc weapons an alternative offensive fire mode. Okay, we've done anything with that. So I still got 2 keys. We know there's one more. I'm gonna research them. A part of a 3-factor encryption protocol labeled redacted access. Well, that says it all, right? We know what redacted is, so we can get into the ship if we use all 3 of these. Yeah, we still need to get the 3rd one, but that's fine. That's pretty good. A crew can't level up anymore, so we get XP all the time, but we can't level up anymore. Astroscience is insane, by the way. That's the log. We're good. Oh, that's not what I needed. So I think we're gonna tomorrow look at Solano, because I'm gonna call it here for today. It is lunchtime and I'm hungry. So I want to thank you very much for watching. And I hope you enjoyed. Hope you had fun. The story is great, man. I think we're getting slowly towards the end, I guess. I mean, we should, right? I mean, our station is insane. We've basically the maximum ship we can get. Maybe a few more modifications, but not many. So I think we're getting there. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I'll be back tomorrow. Bye-bye.